What's going on, guys? It's me, Max, back on an episode of the channel here on Offshore Entrepreneur, the program for international investors, business people, digital nomads and those who like to work remotely. In this episode, I'm going to give you my top 5 jobs in 2023 and beyond for people who want to be digital nomads, because I think we're living in an age and kind of a year now where you don't have to, no matter your creed, colour, gender, wherever you're from, whether you love Hillary Clinton, whether you like Donald Trump, or whether you bang the hammer and sickle together, you don't have to realistically be turning up to a physical location every day and punching a clock. I think we've got to a point now where there are enough online jobs, there are enough online opportunities where a lot of people can either run a one-man band, a small business, or something that will at least make them enough money to live in a destination or a different country if that's something they like to do. Don't get me wrong, obviously if you're going to decide to live in somewhere like London with current energy prices, property prices, council tax, etc. in the UK, you are going to need an exorbitant amount of money compared to if you live here in Paraguay, or if perhaps you live in Mexico, or perhaps you live in Bulgaria, for example. So yeah, how much money you're going to need to make and what kind of business or job you're going to need to do is going to vary greatly, and you have to consider your own situation, your skill sets, and what skill sets you effectively think you can master if you're going to be an online business person or a remote worker. So I'll give you my top 5 picks in this video for opportunities and things that I think you can do online in 2023 and beyond, right? So number 1, first and foremost, is copywriting. I actually know a couple of guys that do copywriting. They make a very, very good amount online. It's still very much an opportunity for people in 2023 and beyond. You can work with companies, you can work with small entrepreneurs, you can work with global corporations. They all need good copywriters at the end of the day. As far as I know at the moment, there aren't any softwares that can produce effective copy like a skilled copywriter can. So yeah, if you are someone that's perhaps been doing some different kind of writing in the past, writing fiction or writing something else, and you want to try and turn your hand to writing sales copy or copy for a business, that's something that you could do. It's a very tangible opportunity, and I know there are a lot of people online that teach it and can help you with that. But yeah, it's a great opportunity in 2023 and beyond, in my opinion. The next one is trading, whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading crypto. There's a bunch of crypto guys I know down here in Paraguay. There are also people actually that do mining down here, ironically, because the electricity is tremendously cheap. But trading crypto or trading stocks is another good opportunity. I think it suits a certain kind of mindset. I've done investing over the years, but it's been investing in stocks and in crypto. I haven't made a great deal in crypto because I bought it at the wrong times, but I can't deny that I've not done bad in the investing at times, but I've bought blue chip stuff when it's been kind of out of trend and employed a real simple strategy. I'm not like one of these wizards. There are people down here I know that are fantastic investors and traders. Trading crypto, trading stocks is a great opportunity if you've got, again, the mindset and you think you are one of these people that can master that skill set. That could be a great opportunity for you. But I think that trading and doing it successfully requires a very much a certain kind of mindset or person. I don't think it's something that you can teach like just Joe Blogs down the street. I think you have to have a certain mindset to be a successful trader. I don't think it's for everyone. And I think a lot of people think they can be successful and they can't. So like a few of my friends have tried to get me to become a trader of sorts or do trades. Even in crypto recently. And I think it would stress me out too much. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd have the laid back if something I was invested in started tanking. But everybody's different. You've got to know what you're good at the end of the day to make an effective decision for what kind of business you're going to run or skill set you're going to have or what you can monetize. You have to take stock of your personality type. And it's hard to do sometimes because you'll get like family members saying, "Oh, you're good at this," and you're really not. And then you'll get like other people that just blow smoke up your ass and they are honest with you. So I think what skill set, job or business will suit you depends very much on a number of things. Like your IQ, I think, is an important example. For example, you're not going to become like an Elon Musk type figure if you skate around with like the average IQ in the UK, which is about 100. But then again, I'm sure Elon Musk, despite all his talents, probably would admit that if you put him in a room and made him make cold calls, 10 hours a day, he probably wouldn't sell that much stuff. So I'm obviously, he almost doesn't need to sit and do that, but I'm just saying that to kind of paint a picture that you have to take stock of your own personal skills before you can make these decisions and go forward. The next one is sales and recruitment. Now, I have run recruitment companies. I have a recruitment company at the minute I still run. We operate in two countries, the UK and the USA. Recruitment is what initially allowed me, when I first started out years ago, to travel the world, make money on the road, and I still make money from recruitment now. Now a lot of people say, oh, recruitment, that's boring, you know. I did make some content on this years ago. It was on my channel a while ago, but I've took some of it down, about why recruitment's attractive. It's essentially, if you get into the mid to upper levels of the market, it's a high value consulting job that you can do with a telephone. So for example, I travelled around all of Asia. I lived in Asia, just doing recruitment, closing deals in the recruitment market. And if you are a chatty, you don't have to be a super smart dude, you know, to do it. You can probably become an effective recruiter. I mean, I know for a fact that you can make $100,000 plus a year. You know, in the recruitment market, I did it myself when I was younger. So yeah, I mean, check out recruitment. You can, as long as you're in the same time zone, you know, you can work with that. So, you know, or effectively, you know, you can work as a salesman. I mean, the salesman side of the coin would be more, I suppose, working for a company, but I know guys that are salesmen that just sit in the house. You know, a lot of them do B2B sales. I mean, the B2B market's a massively untapped area. A lot of people don't even know about it. But yeah, I know B2B sales guys that make a fortune and they never leave the house. Digital marketing, yeah, digital marketing is a skill set that is very useful currently and beyond in the future. I would effectively classify anyone that's like an influencer type as being digital marketing. Now that is a pretty diverse range. Obviously you've got people like Andrew Tate, you've got the Paul brothers who are technically classed as influencers or marketers, as I would determine it. You even have a bunch of young ladies who effectively have managed to monetize showing their ass on the internet. Just because, you know, I wouldn't want my daughter doing it, you maybe wouldn't want your daughter doing it. You know, not everybody has the opportunity to be a lawyer or a doctor or one of our, you know, glorious, you know, politicians. Everyone needs to make a living somehow, right? So some girls have even managed to monetize showing pictures of their ass, and you know, God bless them at the end of the day. But yeah, other kinds of marketers, I mean, there are people that market all sorts of things. You know, if you think of a product, even Grant Cardone, as much as he is a sales guy, real estate guy, you know, he's still very much a digital marketer. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a great opportunity in 2022 and beyond. The use of social media, the use of these online platforms have meant someone with an effective strategy can spread like wildfire. I mean, like I say again, Andrew Tate's a good example. Whether you love, hate or are indifferent to him, you can't deny that his marketing strategy that he used to kind of leverage YouTube, I mean, it might have got him banned at the end of the day, but you know, that's obviously resulted in a great deal of profit for him, you know, his team and the people around him. So, you know, digital marketing is a great opportunity to leverage in 2023 and beyond. And yeah, you can make money doing that if you wanted to work remotely, be a digital nomad, or be someone who can travel and do business. I also know for a fact that in 2023 and beyond, dropshipping is still, you know, a really good opportunity. And I know people that do dropshipping, they make money doing it, you know, whether it's supplements, whether it's clothing, you know, whether it's X, Y, and Z, either dropshipping or even people dropship merchandise or do merch for YouTube channels. I mean, that can be, you know, quite a good opportunity. So whether you require staff in the Philippines, a company formation in the US, the Bahamas, or require a residency in Paraguay, Panama, or any of these destinations, reach out to our team at Offshore Entrepreneur. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for tuning in.